This is good. I'm going to start with art.
No! We literally fought over this so that I wouldn't have to answer first.
And I was last. Why didn't I think this through? I was too busy listening.
You had so much time.
I know, but I was listening to y'all gallivant.
I would train it to say, hello, gorgeous.
You know what? Don't worry about the numbers. Don't worry about the numbers. I got you, girl.
Welcome to the show where the pixels shine. Grant's the host, he's got the time. Building blocks and breaking ground. In this arena, legends are crowned. Dig deep into the stone. Craft a throne, claim your zone. Every block tells a tale, who will prevail? In this Minecraft game, where dreams set sail.
All right, that's enough of all that. Welcome back to the next episode of The Hot Seat. I am Grand, your host today, and we'll start off by contestants. Contestant number 1, if you please would come out. Welcome Tori to the stage again. I know it's a familiar face, but we love her, and that's why she's back. Contestant number 2. I know she is a familiar face for sure. She was the last contestant on The Hot Seat, and we all adored her, and that's why she's back. Now, today on The Hot Seat, we have a special guest. Y'all have seen him in the past. Welcome back, Dishy. All right. Everybody calm down. So this is Dishy. He is one of our somewhat newer members on the Lorecraft server, and he's one of our first guests on The Hot Seat, and he is back today, and he's definitely not gonna count me out first, right?
Well, depends.
All right, I'll make sure they're funny for you today, and I will be your contestant number 3.
Me and Art have gay telepathy, so we're just bound by that. Anyway.
That sounds like a straight crime.
Oh my gosh.
Okay.
Right.
Okay. This is good. If you were stuck on a deserted island, which server member would you take with you, Tori?
I would probably bring Art
Oh,
because I feel like Art is a very logical person and she probably knows how to keep herself alive, survival instinct and all. Yeah,
mm-hmm.
that's my answer.
Okay. Art?
Okay, see, I'm torn between 2, but
Okay.
I feel like I'm picking this one because I don't want to feel like I'm sucking up. But I was going to say that I might pick Tori because, one, we've got that teacher family vibes going, and I feel like we would get along very well. And also, she's another one who, I feel like can handle herself and is, handy enough to be able to help us survive.
Yes. I grew up in the country, so that's a good choice.
Okay,
Yeah, same.
They're only gonna be on that island for a week. So, since you have a bow out, this is an easy choice. I think I would pick you, Dishy. You're the best option. You're good with the bow. You can hunt, you can fish, you can cook. So, and I've seen your build style. Shoot, in 2 weeks on the island, we would have our own tropical paradise.
For real.
Such a suck up.
Right?
Y'all are just jealous because I didn't pick y'all.
Okay, guys. Okay, this one is a 2-part question because it's
gosh.
2 truths and a lie. So,
geez. Okay.
I'm gonna start with Art.
No! We literally fought over this so that I wouldn't have to answer first. Okay. See, and I used to have this prepared and written out because going through college and all of the icebreakers and stuff for first class, it's no, I suck at these. So, oh geez. Okay. First one, I wrote and published a book. Second one, I won $400 for when I was in middle school for a music composition that I wrote. I wrote a flute and piano concerto for you musical folks out there. The third one is I have been with my fiance and future wife for 7 years.
Right. I okay. I feel like you could be a very musical person.
Could I?
Could I?
Are you sure?
Well, I mean, you gave a lot of technical terms. I don't know, but you teach English, so you could have written a book. Okay. Um, I'm gonna have to go. I don't know. I'm gonna have to go with the last one. I don't know how long it's been.
You're saying the last one is the lie?
Yeah,
That we haven't been together for 7 years?
yeah. I think you're like mid-20s, right?
Yeah,
Guess it's feasible. Yeah, I'm gonna go with the last one.
you're correct. It's not quite yet been 7 years. It's been about 6.5.
Wait, so you've actually published a? That's cool.
Yeah,
That's
I
cool.
published it when I was in high school, actually.
Oh, that's
Oh.
very cool.
It
Okay,
paid for a whole
Tori.
year's worth of textbooks in college.
Oh, nice.
Nice.
Okay, Tori. Two truths and one lie.
Okay. I worked at a Boy Scout ranch in New Mexico. I was a ropes
Mhm.
course and a rock wall instructor. My second
Okay.
favorite color is neon green, and I won third place in the final round of my middle school social studies project on the Chinese New Year.
Neon green. The second one is a lie.
Yeah, it is.
I was gonna.
It was my favorite color when I was in middle school, though. Like, my bedroom was neon green in middle school.
I would have
It's
a
not my
different
second favorite.
impression. I would have a different impression of you if you told me your second favorite color was neon green.
I agree. I would also think differently of you.
It was at one
No
point,
offense,
you know?
but yeah, but middle school doesn't count.
You're right.
Yeah. For after two truths and a lie.
I've been published in a magazine before.
Okay.
Oh, this is hard to come up with. And I was last. Why didn't I think this through? I was too busy listening.
You had so much time.
I know, but I was listening to y'all gallivant. My favorite person on the server is Tori. And I've traveled to more than half the states in the United States.
I'm gonna have to go with the second one. Your favorite person is not Tori. That is a lie.
You know what? You called my bluff easy because you're my favorite person on the server. It's like you knew.
I know I am.
What a suck up.
Y'all are just missed.
At least we're honest.
At least I try.
You didn't try
Um,
very hard earlier.
Okay, so I feel like I'm gonna go with this person because I can't get the image out of my head that their second favorite color is neon green. So Tori, you're out.
Oh.
Ooh, I survived this round. I thought I was so out. See, kissing up pays off sometimes.
Sometimes.
At least I won
Oh,
last round without sucking up.
Well, maybe if you would have
Okay.
tried this round, you would still be in.
If you had a pet parrot, what would you teach it to say, Crafter?
Ooh. Just because I don't feel like bleeping, I won't say what I'd truly teach it. But I would teach it to say, Crafter is my favorite human.
Right, okay.
I mean, Dishy is my favorite human.
Oh no, you've already said Crafter. What would you teach it to say?
I feel like, and honestly, this is just for me because of reasons. I feel like I would train it to say, because I think this is hilarious, is anytime anybody looks in a mirror, I would train it to say, "Hello, gorgeous," because I think that's hilarious.
Okay, yeah. Okay, well, what I'm saying is Art is in the lead currently.
Yeah, my answer was I agree.
Yeah. Okay, which aspects of mine do you admire and which do you despise, Crafter?
Do you have a set number? You know what? Don't worry about the numbers. Don't worry about the numbers. I got you, girl. My favorite thing about you is that you are a very good listener. Like
Mhm.
you're somebody that anybody can really feel like they're able to come talk to.
Yeah.
That's not sucking up. That's truth, by the way. So don't even say it. Another good thing about you is that your humor is pretty funny.
Okay, thank you. And what do you despise, Crafter?
Oh, I despise. Oh, goodness. That you're from the UK.
Right, okay. Art, let's hope you have a better answer than he did.
Okay, I'm gonna start with the negative so that we end up with a positive sandwich.
Okay.
Sometimes I feel like you're very talkative, and not that that is a bad thing,
Okay.
but I am a very introverted person, and sometimes a lot of
Mhm.
talking is like overwhelming for the autism.
Okay, that's valid.
Right. I love that I have another gay person on the server to like dish with.
Mm-hmm.
Um, I also think that I really enjoy hanging out with you. You're very easy to get along with. And I think like one of the first conversations that we ever had was like an hour long, just like talking about like our family and like, things that have happened in the past and like
Yeah.
whatever else. And that was like I felt very comfortable right away. So you're very good at that.
Okay. Turn around. So I unfortunately kicking this person out because I feel one of you just had a more detailed answer. I feel you kind of planned and knew what you were talking about, whereas the other one, still good, but not as good. So
I'll just stand up and
I
walk
have
away now.
well, yeah, sure.
I was hoping I was going to turn around and see the light still there. Dang it. I feel like I'm getting worse at this game show.
And you're the host.
Maybe we need to get a new host in here.
Dreams set